Hello, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the day 38 of our 60-day trading challenge. And today was a miserable day, not in terms of for the losses, but for the mistake we did, and we just did violate the rules, and that costed us a bit. But it's a learning which not always that we, for whatever the human reasons, we are not perfect, and this is the first time after 38 days, on the 38th day, we did violate the rule, and that costed us a bit. So it's a learning, I would say. It's not we're going forward. It just reinforces that we should never deviate from the set rule. So we'll try to understand what went wrong, what I am talking about. So we'll walk you through the trade analysis for the day that will help in terms of what can be avoided. Okay, so today in the morning, our strategy triggered at 9:45 till 9:45. There was no clarity, so we got a bearish trend from the strategy. So accordingly, at 9:45, we sold the 25,200 put. So I'll just show you the chart over here. So we sold it here at 25,200, as you see here, 25,200 CV, which we sold it here at 87 rupee 40 paisa at 9:40 a.m. And if you look at on the right side, which is the Nifty 50 chart, this is our entry candle referencing, but the before that our range was somewhere here. So this is the upper range and this is the lower range, and we ignore the first candle, as always I say. 9:15 to 9:20 candle is we always ignore. That is one of the modified ORB. What we use is that as part of that rule. So it is always from 9:20 till the time we take the trade, whatever it could be 10 o'clock, then till 10 o'clock, or if it is 10:15 till 10:15. That is how we consider as the ORB. So here, since we took the trade here, so our range was between these two red lines. And this is the mistake which we did at the 10:15 to 10:20 candle. The wick went above the ORB level, and we actually ideally should have waited for the price to close above the ORB range. And we in a hasty manner, we did exited the trade and initiated the stop and reverse trade here. This is the biggest mistake I would say. We should never do this. And while we hardly commit such mistakes, but today, for whatever the reason, I can't justify anything or I can't find the reason, but did violate the rule over here. I should have waited till the candle to close above this price. We did not. So at since it did violate it at 10:17 a.m. So we just initiated a stop and reverse trade. The stop and reverse, that is justified because India VIX had shooted up on the day in the morning itself through in 3.5%. It opened higher and then it continued to maintain its range. And this is a candle where we initiated the stop and reverse. That is the justification for the stop and reverse trade today. And since then the again as you see the trend was started going against us here, and at around 12 o'clock, sorry, 11:55 to 12 o'clock, this is a candle which closed below our initial entry price. So this is the premium. Initially, we had initiated the trade here, and this is the reference line. It closed below. That means it is going against us, and hence here we did a correct job of in the next candle, we exited the trade. So that is how the first trade also went into the loss, and second trade also went into the loss. Although it did not hit the defined stop loss levels, it did. Here, stop and reverse or the ORB breach was the reference to exit the trade, and here also the premium went below our initial entry price. That is the reference with which we exited. So while the maximum stop loss levels did not hit, it indeed hit the reference or the trailing stop loss levels. And if you are wondering, there are some more trades. Of course, they are from the different strategy, as I have already explained in even in the initial videos. In a day, maximum 2 trades we take against the single strategy. We indeed close the day in a profit also. If you see here, we did sell at a decent levels later on also, and then yeah, we did sell at 80 rupees and then we covered it at 59. But anyway, that is not at all the point of discussion here because they are all from the different strategies. So I don't want to mix up the and create a confusion. And clearly, we did incur a considerable loss in this strategy. So going back to the chart over here, so we did exited here at 12:01 or so 12:01 p.m. So the second exit was 12:01 p.m. So we looking at the trading journal. I have marked this in the entire thing in the right, the comments, because this was a mistake which we did. We did violate once in the out of 38 days. We did violate once the thing, and it did cost us in terms of the loss. So 2 trades for the day, and both the trades went into the losses. So we our P&L now dropped down to 12.79%, and obviously our equity curve also is taken a deep dip over here. And but yes, so the bottom line is not about the profit and loss, but did we stick to the rules? No, that is clearly a big negative for the day. So we need to correct ourselves for that such kind of a errors to not to recur in future. So while I was proud, or we are proud to say that 38 days we could manage the trade without any deviation. With one deviation, it did, it's not a good feeling as such. So we will need to keep an eye on such mistakes. So that's all for the day. So that was a learning. So just wanted to share it with all. So such experiences does happen. So what we need to do is learn from it and carry on and ensure that no rules are broken in going forward. So that's all for the day. Thanks a lot for your continued support, and see you tomorrow for the 39th day of this trading challenge. Bye bye. Take care.